Hey guys, it's Jen. Just hanging out with you today. Need to get some of my seeds started. I'm a little bit late on starting my seeds. I need to get this done. Need to get it completed. So if anybody out there is like me, I am cheap. I just can't help it. It's just in my DNA to be cheap. So in that cheapness, I wanted to find ways to start seeds that didn't make me have to spend a lot of money. And a lot of time is the other thing, because you can't get any time back, right? And we have such a big family and we spend so much time together, we do so many things that it's important for me to be able to do things quickly. So I have plastic cups. I've got these metal containers, metal throwaway containers. I've got my bag of soil and I've got my drill with my drill bit on it, okay? So what you do is we need to put some holes at the bottom of these solo cups so that the excess water can drain out and that you aren't making your plants mold because water sits in these solo cups. So we're gonna put some drainage holes in the bottom and then we're gonna put them in here, put some dirt in them, put them in here and then plant them. Then water them, but the great thing is that you can bottom water. So once we do, I don't know if you can see, there's 4 holes in the bottom of this cup. So once you have the 4 holes in the bottom, they're gonna sit in this tray and they're lift up just enough so that water can go underneath and it can reach the holes so that you can literally just dump water in the pan and then the plants will grab the water from underneath. If they're thirsty, their roots will grow down and the soil will get wet from the bottom up. So you're not here individually having to water each plant, okay? So let's drill some holes. So you take your drill, you've got your top. Okay, you gotta be kind of firm with it. Put it down, 1. You just push it down and you let the drill do most of the work for you. You don't have to put in a lot of effort here. And back up. Done. 4, I put 4 holes just in the shape of a square. And we're just gonna fill it up with dirt, press it down, not like it's gonna be like hard and compact by any means. Okay, so I filled most of my containers, the ones that we put the, false alarm. I guess they didn't want to talk to me. Anyway, I filled all of these with dirt. So literally you just take your dirt, try not to get it in your coffee. Fill it up, kind of pat it down a little bit because when the water goes in there, it'll kind of push it down. Not too much, okay? Boom. So I did 4 purple. I'm gonna put my peppers in there. Get it? Purple peppers. Anyway, and then red for tomato, because tomatoes are red. Okay, now my corniness, we're gonna move on. So Sharpie, and then we're gonna write on each one that we do. So this one is gonna be a cherry tomato, so I'm gonna write cherry on it, okay? So in these, I'm gonna poke a couple little holes. I'm gonna do 3 seeds in each cup, okay? Oh, dropped an extra seed in there, but I'm not gonna try to dig it out. Okay, perfect. And then you just cover them up, just like the first section of your digit there, okay? Put them in there, cover them up. Cherries, done. So I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna do this with each one of my tomato varieties. So My peppers, finishing up my peppers here. But last year with my tomatoes, there was such a late frost that I didn't really get any red tomatoes. I got a ton of green tomatoes that we laid out on our dining room table, and they were amazing to eat. And like we just kind of rotated them. I let them ripen on the counter, and then we would take them and we would just eat them, throw them in salads, put them on sandwiches, whatever. Eat them just like plain. They were delicious, but it was like really frustrating because we put in so much effort with this whole huge tomato section of the garden. Justin helped me. He put in these poles. He hung wire. Like, it was a lot of effort. And then that friggin' frost. But anyway, that was in the western side of the United States. Now we moved to the eastern side of the United States. So this is actually my first time gardening over here on this side. So like my timing's a little bit different. Like the weather is going to be completely different. So we're going to see how it goes. But, you know, you'll never know until you plant something. Even if you fail, it doesn't matter. At least you tried. You know, it's better to try and fail than to not try at all. So, you know. Oh, I forgot to try it on that one. Serranos. This is my Serrano. Okay, and then this last one is going to be the peppercini, the hot peppercini. Okay, so labeling done. And in go the peppercini seeds. There we go. And cover. My daughter's over on this side. She's making tons of noise. What are you doing? Always helping. Okay. So, we got all of our seeds. Look at this. Boom. Done. Now, we're just going to water them in. Okay? Okay, guys. So this is the top of the cup. And it's got the soil in it. So you just put little holes. Just like that. And you just drop your little seeds. I decided to do 3. So I do multi-sown seeds or multi-sown cups. So there'll be 3 plants in here. And then eventually when they get big enough, or I guess not too big, but once they get big, I will separate them. So look, that's it. They're covered. And now we'll throw them in with all the other ones. I'll find my squirt bottle and I'll mist the top of these after I water them like this. Some people just like to mist the top of their seeds. And that's fine. Like, go for it. You do that. And I like to mist the top of them too, because right now, so something that's like a misconception is when the seeds are germinating, they actually don't need light right now at this stage being covered with dirt. What they need is they need it to be warm and dark and moist for them to start pumping through the surface. And then once they break the surface, that's when they need the light. So I'll probably just keep them inside. I'll probably just put them behind me at this window. You can see I've got my potatoes starts there. Anyway, I'll just put them up here and let them sit because we keep the house warm, obviously. Yeah. So that's pretty much the planting. The cheap way of doing it. And I like that. Well, that's going to do it for us today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope that this is cheap for you, and I hope it gets you starting plants. So if you guys liked what you saw today, give me a thumbs up, hit that like button, and subscribe to me. I really appreciate your guys' support, and I hope you have a great day.